Hello guys, my name is Rebami, host of Life Talk with Bami, and we want to welcome you to another season of the podcast. It's been so wonderful having you guys subscribe, listen, share our episodes to your friends, families, neighbors, loved ones. We're so grateful for the subscribers, we're grateful for the listeners, we're grateful for those that follow our content back to back. It's not been easy, but you guys have been with us all the way. Thank you so much. This new season of Light Talk with Bami, we want to be dropping content from time to time, special episodes from time to time that can be of benefit to you, the listeners, that want to, have something that can be of benefit to your life, can be of benefit to someone that you care about, or someone that you deeply know that can need some help in some specific areas. Today we want to start off that special episode that we're talking about with the topic learning to trust myself again. There was a point in my life when I realized I didn't trust myself anymore. And the scary part was that I was making bad decisions. I couldn't even tell what a good decision felt like anymore. Every choice felt heavy. What to do next, who to listen to, whether I was moving forward or just moving out of fear. And that's what I want to talk about today, learning to trust ourselves again or myself again, because no one really prepares you for the moment when you start second guessing your own voice. At some point growing up, we're taught directly or indirectly that other people know better, parents, friends, society, social media. So slowly, without realizing it, we started outsourcing our decision making. We started asking for permission before we asked ourselves. We asked for approval before we looked inward. And over time, that inner voice that's in our head telling us the right things to do, it gets quieter. For me, losing that self-trust didn't just happen overnight. It happened in layers. It's just that didn't work out. A time I ignored my own instincts, I paid the price. Moments where I chose what was expected instead of what felt right. And after a while, I just stopped asking, what do I want? I started asking, what's the safest choice? Here's something I've learned. Self-trust is not always about being right. It's about believing that even if you are wrong, you know how to handle it. But when you stop trusting yourself, everything feels like a risk. Even small decisions feels overwhelming. You overthink, you delay, you doubt things that you once would have chosen without hesitation. And that does something to your identity in the long run, because when you don't trust yourself, life starts to feel like it's happening to you. So instead of something you're actively shaping, the cost, it's always being quiet, it's heavy, you feel anxious, even when nothing is wrong, you feel stuck, even when options exist, you feel stuck, you feel disconnected from yourself, but you can't quite explain why. And the worst part of this is that you start blaming yourself. You start believing that the problem is you, not the fact that you have been disconnected from your own intuition for too long. But you have to rebuild that self-trust. And rebuilding self-trust doesn't just come to you as a big breakthrough moment. It comes in small, almost unnoticeable choices. Choosing something and standing by it, for example. Keeping small promises to yourself. Letting yourself make decisions without, immediately explaining or defending that decision. I had to learn that making mistakes doesn't even mean I can't be trusted. It means that I'm a human being. And I had to forgive my past self. Not for being careless, but for doing the best that I could do with what I knew at that time. The forgiveness part, that's where the healing really began. I also had to relearn how to listen to myself, not impulsively, not emotionally, but honestly, to notice that when something felt off, even if it looked good on paper, to acknowledge that when something felt right, even if it scared me, that self-trust was built when your actions start aligning with your inner truth again. Not perfectly, just consistently, So where I am right now is that I still don't have everything figured out, obviously, but I trust myself enough to know that I'll figure things out as I go. I trust myself to adjust, to recover, to grow, and I trust that trust has brought me peace. That's brought me peace. That's brought me, not just because my life is predictable, but because I know how to undo that trust. So if you are listening to this and listening to me and you feel disconnected from yourself, if you feel unsure, hesitant or stuck in overthinking, I want you to know this: self-trust can be rebuilt. It starts with one small decision, one moment of choosing yourself, one time you listen to your voice even when it shakes. You don't need all the answers. You just need to believe that you can handle whatever comes next. And that belief, that's where trusting yourself again begins. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. Thank you for listening to this special episode and session. From time to time, we'll be dropping stuff like this. We want you to follow, share, like our podcast at Life Talk with Bami on all social media platforms. Thank you and bye.